This tutorial is like a follow-up or more like a continuation from our previous video on how to cut shirts for both male and female. So just in case you missed out in that video, I'm going to be dropping the link in the description box, so do well to follow up so that you can catch up with what I am about to show you. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to cut and fix a standard sleeve, how to attach the cuff on the sleeve, and how you can also cut your collar, a standard collar, and also fix it to the sleeve. Now guys, this video is quite lengthy as you can see, so I will not take so much of your time in explanation. So let's just go right into the video. The shirt has already been sewn. That's of course was done in our previous video. We've already joined the shirts together. All right guys, so the next thing to do is how to go ahead and cut the sleeve and also the collar. So let's get started. My name is Adorable Secrets and you're welcome back to my channel. Now to cut your collar, you must first of all take the circumference measurement of the neckline of your shirt, and I have just used the tape to go around and I'm getting about 18 inches. Yeah, sorry, 19 inches. So first I'll be using this pattern paper. I'll fold it into two, and then I would divide the 19 into two. The 19 inches I got from the circumference, and I'll divide it into two. Whatever you have, I'm going to be marking it right there, and then I'll give a height of 1.5, and I'll just mark it all the way along the circumference line. All right, and I'll use a ruler to connect it together. Now this is the collar stand first of all, and then on this very edge I'm going to be coming in by 1 inch, or rather half inch. Yeah, I'll be coming in by half inch, and so I'll just blend it, all right, to join with the 19 inches divided by 2. Okay, just watch exactly what I am doing right now. I just want to give this shape at the edge of the collar stand, and then this is what you're supposed to be having. It's not meant to be too straight. And then at the upper part now, I'm going to be coming in again, all right, from that previous line, from the initial line that I cleaned out. I'm going to be measuring 1 inch inward. All right, now I'm about to trace the collar itself. Remember, the first one is the collar stand and this is the collar. So the collar is going to be having a height of 2.5 inches. That's going to be the height of this collar. You can do whatever that pleases you, and I'll just draw a straight line to connect the heights together, and then I'll come out by half an inch just so I can give this slanted shape. It's not meant to be too straight. Okay, I'll just connect it all the way to the upper part, and then on this middle side, remember I have 2.5, sorry, but now I'm going to be reducing it to whatever you have on your collar stand. That is what you're going to be taking at this middle part, which 1.5 inches. So I'm going to be drawing a straight line to connect the line together. You can use the one of 2.5, you can also use the one of 1.5. Okay, I just drafted out both so that you can see what it looks like. So any which one you want to go for, it's fine by me. So I'm just going ahead to clean out the straight line, and then I'll just blend this other line. I'll blend it so it can have this C curve at the edge of the collar. Guys, when we are done with this, you would understand exactly why I am doing this. Now I'll be using a marker to highlight these lines out so that you would see it clearly. So this is my collar and this is my collar stand at the top. I'll just go ahead and cut it out. Now you can see this is now the collar, and here is the collar stand, and this is how it is going to be laid out at the end of the day. Now on your fabric, you're going to be cutting 2 of this and 2 of the collar stand as well. This is how the side looks like. You can see the C curve I was trying to achieve, and then you can see the middle. So you can either make yours straight or you can make it curvy like so. Now I have gone ahead to cut it out on my fabric, and I've also turned it inside out, and you can see in the middle I have my light gum stay. So just to make it look a little bit hard, I had to attach a gum stay in the middle, and then I turned it inside out. Now this is what I have. I only did the cutting on the paper so that I can show you if in case you want to go for the curved one, but I actually did a straight one on my fabric. Now this is the collar stand. You will be cutting two of this as well, and also a gum stay. You can see I have a gum stay in the middle of it, and on one of this piece you're going to be folding just like this, ½ inch inward, and then you're going to iron it down so that you can have something like this on just one of it. So I'll just put the pattern paper aside, and then I'll go ahead and fold the collar into two so that I can have the middle of this piece. And here is my middle. Now I'm going to be placing the collar stand, one of it right on top. Make sure you place it in a way that the middle is aligning with the middle. So now I'll be putting the second piece of the collar stand underneath the collar itself. So this is to say that your collar is supposed to be in the middle of your collar stand, and then I'll use a pin to hold it down together. So guys, this is what you're going to be having. Okay, now you go to your machine and just stitch all the way like so, from the beginning of this edge all the way through the end. I'm done stitching it, and this is what I have. I just want to go ahead and notch it before I iron it down. So guys, this is what I have. After running the stitches, I top stitched on it and I pressed it down with a hot iron, and this is what you are going to have at the end of the day. See guys, you now see that your collar is already attached to your collar stand. So now you're going to bring your shirts, already made shirts, and then I'll fold it into two and just get the middle part of it. So you're going to be aligning this your collar you have prepared, align it middle to middle with the middle of your shirts, okay? And then you're going to take it to your machine and then sew it straight to the down parts. So now at the end of after sewing it, you have something like this. You're going to be tucking in the rough edge inside, and then that part that you folded in by ½ inch, that is what you're going to be overlapping on the part that you stitch. Okay, just overlap it just like this, and then take it to your machine and then also run it all the way to the end. Now I'll go ahead to draft out the sleeve. So first thing, you want to take the length of the sleeve and then also the armhole depth of the sleeve. I'll be using an armhole depth of about 8 inches. All right, and I'll be using a calf depth of 4 inches. I just marked it right there. You can go ahead and use 3.5, it's okay. Now on the armhole depth, I'm going to be taking the circumference measurements, and the circumference measurement of my armhole, of the armhole I'm using, is 16. You'll be dividing 16 by 2, and then you add 1 inch allowance for seam, and this is what I'll be using to get my armhole. So I'll just mark it right there, and on the end parts of that's the length of the sleeve, okay, make sure you measure every circumference on your sleeve. At the edge, I'm going to be using 7 inches, and then I'll be coming up and I'll extend it to 8 inches, and then I'll draft my sleeve curve like so, and then I'll connect this measurements together and just cut it out like this. So guys, go ahead and cut out your sleeve the way you would want to cut it out. Just make sure you're using the accurate measurement. Now this is what my sleeve looks like. This is the armhole curve like so, and this is the length of the sleeve. Now I have cut it out on my fabric, and I have two pieces right here. Now divide the round cuff sleeve by 2. Mine is 5 inches after dividing by 2. So you're going to measure 5 inches and just give a notch, just like I did right now. Now from that 5 inches, I'm going to be going in by 2.5 inches, okay? Now just give a mark, chalk it down. You can see 2.5 inches from your measurement of your sleeve. Now you'll be going up by 4 inches, and then you just chalk that down again, and then you're going to be slitting this open. I divided the round sleeve measurement by 2 and I have 5 inches. From that 5 inches, you're going to go in by 2.5 inches, and then you go up by 4 inches, and that is what I have there. Now I'll be going to cut the band. Okay, remember this sleeve has an extension added down, so from your sleeve measurements, okay, I'm just taking the measurement of my sleeve. I can't remember what I used right there, but from the sleeve measurements I subtracted 3 inches, which I am going to be adding as a band at the down of the sleeve. Okay, remember a shirt sleeve has a band, so this is what I am cutting. So your fabric on fold, I took a measurement of 3.5. all right, and this is what I have here. So fold it into 2 so that you can be taking your your exact round curve measurement, like your round sleeve measurements. So I'll be cutting 2 of this for the left and the right sleeve. Now I have gone ahead to iron a soft gum stay on it so that it can look a bit thick, and this is what it looks like. Now on another fabric, I'm going to be measuring about 6 inches length and 2.5 inches wide. Just watch exactly what I am doing and I'm sure you understand it. And I have 2 pieces of it. See, 6 inches by 2.5 inches. On another fabric, I have 5 inches and I'll fold it half an inch inwardly like so, and then bring it together again. All right, now I'll do that again, iron it and show you what it looks like. Now this is what I have. Fold it into 2 and into 2 again. See, everything I have is ready for the curve. I have 2 each of every piece I just cut now. 2 each, one for the left hand and one for the right hand. Okay guys, you see this part that was folded into 4, all right? Now I'm going to be sliding it in the middle of the slitted um sleeve. Okay, just open up your sleeve like so, slide it inward, all right, and place it on top of one folded part while you use the other folded part and lap it on top, and then you take it to your machine and just stitch it on top like so. You're going to be doing this for the smaller parts. Okay, now you can see your stitches are going to be appearing at the back. After sewing it, look at what I have. Remember, you're going to be sewing this on the smaller angle. Now I'm just marking this bad so that I will know which is right side and the wrong side. Now get the second piece. The right side of your placket is going to be facing the wrong side of your sleeve. All right, place it just like this and sew all along and end your stitches where your slit ends. Okay, now I have sewn it already and this is what I have. So you are going to be notching, just give a little notch at that point where your slit ends, and then carefully swab it to the front. Just watch exactly what I am doing, guys. This is very simple. Right now I am folding in half an inch, okay, of this placket, and I'm going to be pressing all these angles down for easy stitches. So now I am going to be flipping this placket to the top. Okay, now I'll be flipping it to the top, and then you'll be having something like this. I'll just do that again, so just watch exactly how I'm doing it. Fold it half an inch in, and then you capsize it to the other side to cover the smaller parts of the plaquettes that we initially made. So this is what I'm going to be having. Take it to your machine, and then you stitch it right from this very angle all the way to the top. When you get to the top, you're going to be folding this rough edge. All right, just fold it a little bit inside to hide the rough edges, and then stitch right on top and all the way to the down. So you're going to be stopping your stitches on this very length that your slit stopped, because this slit is going to be open. After sewing it, this is what I have. All right, this is the back, and this is what it looks like. So guys, I'll be folding this into two. We are done fixing the plackets and the slits. I'll be folding the sleeve into two, and then on this part that is bigger, the part that has the larger fabric, I'll be folding in. I'll be pleating about 2 or 2.5 inches inward, just like this. Why? Because I have excess. The sleeve round I'm going to be using is just 10 inches, so I need about 11 inches and not more than that. So I have way more than 11 inches, as you can see, and that was why I went ahead to give two pleats. I just did two pleats on this sleeve, and just to give it a little bit of design. So with that, now I'll be taking the actual measurements of the sleeve round, and then I'll take it all the way to end at the top. Remember to measure your round curve, your armhole curve. Remember to take the measurements. After stitching it, I'm turning it inside out, and this is what our sleeve looks like now. So the next thing is to go ahead and fix the extension, which is the band. So on one part of this band, you're going to be folding in half an inch, just like so. So make sure you fold it in a way that one part is half inch longer than the other parts, and then you will be stitching these two edges on the wrong side. Confirm your sleeve round measurements. Confirm your round sleeve measurements. I'm using a round sleeve of 10 inches, and just make sure it is that exact 10 inches that you're closing up. Turn it inside out like this. So as you can see guys, one part is actually longer than the other side. So this part that is actually longer, you're going to be placing it on the wrong side of your sleeve. All right, and then take it to your machine, and then you stitch it all around from one edge to the other edge. Remember, you're starting from the wrong side of your sleeve. Now after stitching it, this is what it looks like. You can see. Now you're going to be turning it to the right side of your sleeve this time around. Now this is the right side. You're going to be pushing in the half inch that you initially ironed down. So this is me tucking it in, and you can use a pin to actually hold this if you don't have a pressing iron. So now just take it to your sleeve and just do a top stitch right on top of this curve. So it's just like this, very simple, and this is the outcome of our sleeve. You can see how neat and how beautiful it is. So guys, you just go ahead and join the sleeve now to your shirts. So you want to make sure you notch, okay, You want to make sure you notch the middle of your shirt and then also the middle of the sleeve. So you're going to be joining the two notched parts together. Join the two notched parts together and then go ahead and attach your sleeve to the shirt, making sure that you see this part that has the opening, this part of the sleeve that has the slits. Fix it in such a way that it appears at the back of the sleeve. All right, so the part that has this opening goes to the back of the sleeve. So guys, if you've sticked around with me till this very point and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do well to click on the subscribe button. If you found this video very interesting and helpful, leave us a comment section and give us a thumbs up as well. Thank you so much guys for watching till this very part. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.